And I'm back. This is sort of a small haul, and I have a little bit of a story to go with some of this haul. So I will do the things that are not part of the story, and I'll do the story last. So I will get started. Let me move you slowly over here. First thing is this amazing cookie jar. And it is a fake Hermes purse, and it's a cookie jar for $3. I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I have to have this. So I'm going to put this in my dressing room and put my scrunchies in it. You know, like hair ties, because I've constantly got a hair tie on me. So that was $3.98, and I'm in love. Or I may just have to go buy cookies, but cookies are bad because I'm on a diet, so I think I'm better off putting my scrunchies in there. Next, I got this wallet. It is a Montana West. It was $3. And this comes out, and then it's back. This was from Goodwill, and then a Montana West purse, which was also from the Goodwill, and this was $5. Only thing wrong with this is the back zipper does not stay closed. I don't think this is real leather. I think it's vegan. I have to look it up more. But it is Montana West. It is in fairly good condition. Has some issues. Where did I see the issues? Like right there and right there and right there. Otherwise, it's in really good condition, and that was $5. These were from the same store, and they were $5 as well, and they're the thigh-high boots. Now, I bought these for my daughter, and they were Stuart Weitzman's, the $800 ones. These are not $800 Stuart Weitzman's, but they fit over my calves, or my thighs and calves, so that's really all that matters to me. I could care less what brand they are. DF Batani? I don't know. But they stretch, which is very, very important when you have chunky calves and chunky thighs. So these thigh highs are for me, and I'm super excited for $5. Then I went to a Salvation Army that's across the street from this Goodwill, and look what I found there. Ooh, gray thigh highs. They are an 8, which is my size. They are Sam Edelman. They were $14.99 with half off. They are $7.50. I cannot believe nobody bought these at $14.99. I'm not sure if these are going to fit the chunky thighs, but I'm damn sure going to try. Like, how amazing would that be if I got 2 pairs of boots for less than 20 bucks? It would be like $12.50. Okay. So next, this was from the Goodwill, the first place I was at, and this was $5, and it is a Cole Haan tote. It's in really good condition. I don't know why they only put $5 on it. Maybe they didn't know. They did have a brand new Juicy Couture bag, and they wanted $35 for it. So, I mean, the inside is super, super clean. Cole Haan. The only issue is this right here, but I'm just going to glue it, and it'll be fine. But yeah, it's got hardly any wear. I'm not sure why that was only $5. Okay. Now story time. Let me get a sip of my water. So I went to a garage sale. So my ritual for garage sales is this. So sometimes there's garage sales Thursday during the day, like 4 or 5 o'clock, till like 8 o'clock. And then sometimes there's some Thursday morning. Mainly, I like to go on Fridays. Let me scooch over here. Mainly, I like to go on Friday morning. Sometimes Saturday morning, but I like Fridays. It's busy, but it's not quite as crazy as Saturday. So anyway, there was a neighborhood sale. Oh, so I sit down and I go through Craigslist. I go through my local newspaper classifieds, and I go through the B, which is like all the suburbs classifieds in one. So I go through those three, and I make a list on like what area I'd like to go to, or what areas are near each other, like a couple different suburbs that are close to each other. So I'll do like 2 or 3 suburbs, and I'll go and I'll look for what's in this suburb, and then I will punch it into Google Maps, and then I'll go to the next suburbs, see what's listed for those, and I punch it all into Google Maps, and I do, I map it all out, and if there's some that are too far away, I just get rid of those, and, you know, I make a nice clean, go here, go there, then there, then there, then there. So sometimes I will see something that will strike me that I want to go to first, so I'll base it around that. It could be a community sale, it could be something in that community sale. Long story short, one of the community sales that I was going to, the one ad said they had tons of designer purses. You know that's where I want to be first. So I get up early, I'm getting out the door, and sales start at 9. I was trying to get there by like 8:30. Didn't want to get too crazy early, but I figure a half hour early isn't so bad. So I wound up running a couple minutes late, so I think I got there at 8:45. So it said like they had Michael Kors and Coach and blah, blah, blah. So as I was walking up, I was like, oh, I remember this place. I've been to it every year pretty much, and they always have good prices on their designer bags. So now I'm rushing because I see people, and I'm like, oh, shoot, I got to go. And I get in there, and I'm looking at this table, and there's probably like 10 bags. And I'm like, that's it. So I'm grabbing up a couple Coach. They were like $15, which wasn't bad. And then I look over, and there's these 2 ladies talking. One was the one running the sale, and one was buying everything. She literally bought $500 worth of bags. I was sick. I was like, no. Me and all these other ladies were like, oh no, she's buying them all. She literally bought $500 worth of purses. And her purses were priced really good. And she had, I mean, all her purses were like brand new. There was so many Michael Kors, and I was sick. I was so bummed. I put the 2 Coach bags down I had in my hands because now I'm like totally bummed. And seeing all the stuff she had just got, I was like, these bags suck. So I was just sick about it. I don't know how much she paid. I'm guessing anywhere between 20 and 30 a bag because her prices were pretty good. Actually probably 10 and 30 a bag because some of her bags were like 10. The one thing though, the lady wasn't really wheeling and dealing. Like I would have, if I'm spending $500, you bet I'm going to want some sort of deal. Like, you know, how about I give you $450 for it all? Something. Then like she had this big bag of makeup. She's like, oh yeah, that's all Ulta stuff. And I was just like, okay, I gotta go. I can't even look anymore. I'm sick right now. So I just looked around real quick and I grabbed these 2, 4, 5 things. Oh, and a Superman Under Armour shirt. 4, 5 things. I grabbed these 5 things. I'm like, how much are these? And she was like, just give me $10 for everything. Fine. Not happy, but whatever. At least I got something. You know, good for that lady. She was obviously a reseller. Because she was buying a couple other things besides the purses. But good for her, you know. She got there early enough. So this is just a bag handle. I have a couple bags that the handles either are missing or are just deteriorating. So I thought this would be cute. So I picked that up. I picked this up. I thought this would make a cute gift. Ooh. And it's the crystals, and it is a, please don't mind my nails. I just took off fake nails. They look horrible. And it is a lipstick holder, brand new. So it was like $2 a piece for everything, I guess. Cause, oh no, and the shirt, so $1 something. Giorgio Armani. makeup bag, wristlet thingy. A Dooney and Burke that I didn't see that, so don't know what I'm going to do. Toss it in my garage sale for a quarter because I didn't even notice that. And then this Coach, that'll come off, it's just makeup. This Coach makeup case. And that was it. So I am beyond bummed. I am beyond bummed. Like, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm just like, like, she had baskets, laundry baskets full of purses. And I'm just like, you know, you'd be bummed too. Shit. So I'm bummed. I go to a couple other garage sales. Now I'm in a really upscale, not super upscale, but kind of upscale neighborhood. So now I'm more in a middle-class neighborhood is the next set of garage sales. And I'm not really seeing too much. And this was sitting on a table with just some other random stuff. I mean, they didn't have anything great, but it wasn't, you know, terrible either. So I'm looking at it. I was like, wow, it almost looks like a Dooney and Burke, but it's not. So I'm like, I don't know. It had 25 bucks on it. And sorry guys, let me get you down here. It had $25 on it, and the girl was like, well, she told me to put it out, and if anyone was interested, that she would take 20. So I'm like, I'm looking at it. It's nice leather. It's very nice. You know, and I look inside. It's got a nice zipper. And I look inside and it says Lutman's Luggage, Princeton, New Jersey. And I never heard of that. So I Google it. I look it up on eBay. And I don't see anything about it. So I'm like, you know, I'll take a chance for $20. And the lady's like, she's like, she never used it. Blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, it's a nice leather bag. Sorry, guys. It's a nice leather bag. You know, I'll just take it for 20. If nothing, I'm sure I could get 40 or 50 bucks just because it's a nice leather bag. So I happened to notice over here, it says, let me see if I can get some better light here. The original Shirka bag, number 5, The Examiner, Marley Hodgson's, finest handmade leather gear, Norwalk, Connecticut, USA, registered bag number S138. So I'm like, I've never heard of that. I'll have to look that up when I get home. And it says Gurkha on the rivets, and it's never been used. I mean, it still has the original stuffing. So I go home and I look it up, and OMG, I don't even care about those bags anymore. Oh my God. So this bag is called the Gurkha, and I can't really find this bag in this condition, but the same bag in worse condition. This bag is brand new. There's no wear on it whatsoever. And for some reason, it's coming off darker in the pictures, where it's actually a lighter brown. Not super light, but lighter than what it's coming across in the... Yeah, I can't get it to come up. But anyways, one that was more beat up, or one that was beat up, because this one is not, was selling for $750. This original bag, I guess it's vintage, which I kind of knew it was vintage. It sells for, I can't remember, some like $1,300 or $1,500. So this is probably one of the most expensive finds I've ever found. And to find it in such amazing condition, it's brand new. There's no wear whatsoever. Sorry. on this bag. I mean, it's got a little bit of dust because from wherever it was sitting, but it still has, like I said, the original stuffing in it. And apparently that name that's inside is the store that sold it. So this completely made my day, and I was no longer sad about all those Michael Kors purses that I missed out on, because now I have a beautiful $1,500 Gurkha bag. So with that being said, don't get disappointed by what you miss, because there's always something. I mean, you know, I've tried to say it in many other videos, it's consistency, and you gotta just persistence. You know, I could have just gave up for the day and went home, and then I wouldn't have found anything. And, you know, and it's not always in the super good areas that I find my best finds. This was in, you know, your average neighborhood. And yeah, so, I mean, just don't give up. Keep looking, keep checking. You know, I might have to go to Goodwill 6 times a week before I find something worth even putting in a video. You know, so, and then sometimes I'll go and I'll find tons of stuff in one day. It just depends, and it's persistence. It really is. Persistence is the key. If you're not out there looking, you're not going to find it. And I know people get mad. Oh, will you sell this for more? Well, guess what? I put all my time and energy into finding that. If you can go out and walk into a thrift store or wherever and find a $1,500 bag your first try, well then great. Good for you, and I'm so happy for you, but that's not usually how it goes. So my time, my energy, my information, and everything goes into looking for these finds. So that's all for my story time. And good for her, the girl that got it, because she got some nice bags. I can't even think about what she got, because my bag is way better. And even if I sold it as is, I would still make more money than she probably would flipping her bags. So I hope. But it doesn't matter, because I'm happy. It is a beautiful, beautiful bag. So with that being said, I just want to thank you guys so much for all the love and the comments. And I love talking to you guys. Sometimes I'm a little slow at getting back to comments just because I got so much going on right now. Once summer calms down, I will get into more videos and doing a little bit different. I'll still do my hauls, but I kind of want to do some other stuff in between. I feel like I'm getting bored with just doing hauls, so I kind of want to spice it up. So that's why I kind of did this story time with this bag, and I couldn't wait. You know, the first thing on my mind is I can't wait to share this. I can't wait to tell you guys. And I'd love to hear your stories too. Believe me, I love it. I love to see the things you guys find when you share it with me on Facebook, or even when you just list it in the comments. I get so excited for you guys because I know the feeling. So if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. And as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.